Be quiet, everyone. It's the middle of the night and we're trying to infiltrate a battleship. So don't make any loud noises! Shut up! Okay, hey together, Aaron the Black Dragon's back, and welcome all of you to another part of Xenoblade Chronicles 2. So, last episode we got the first artificial blade Poppy, and Tora now is a playable character, so that's who we are playing as in this episode. So let's run around. We need to get to our next checkpoint, which leads us all the way up here, and then down again. Things are interesting at times. So, it says the sea level is deep enough, but that doesn't seem right. We still have high tides. I don't think that's correct. But whatever, let's go ahead. We are at Gargamouth Arch, which is good.
There is Titan warship.
Quite the impressive Titan. Another sign that Morardain is readying once more for war with Uriah.
Look, that route goes right to the ship, just like Pyra said.
Yes, yes.
We should be able to climb down over here. Let's go.
Okay. Off we go.
Understood.
Ah yeah, now we have low tide. I completely forgot that the game was gonna do that to you. I completely forgot that the game is at high tide up until this point, and you have to actually go here that the game decides to give you the low tide. I don't know why it does that, but still interesting choice. Because that prevents you from doing certain things, like... Thank you, Tora. There's a quest that needs you to have low tide, but you cannot change the tides in any way, shape or form until you are at this point. So there's a quest that actually is dependent on you walking to this place at the beginning and activating the cutscene. Now for me that's not an option because I'm recording, so that's also a reason why I didn't do any of the side quests this far. Also, we just can jump down and catch ourselves there. That would make climbing down a little bit easier. But yeah, I completely forgot that this was an odd design choice right there. I don't know why they did that. But, I mean, whatever. So, over there is it. There's nothing of interest down here, really. I think there's one quest only that later on wants you to go back down here again, but I don't think other than that there's ever something else, and we have development level 1 for doing absolutely nothing. We just discovered a few places. I mean, good for us. So, interesting that nobody guards this place. This looks really like, really easy to infiltrate. Really should be a few guardsmen here, but I mean, I'm not complaining about that. Yeah, I thought for a moment we were gonna fall down there and the cutscene wouldn't activate.
Looks pretty high. Give me a moment. Pyra, you first. I'll pull you up, so hold tight. Ugh. So heavy.
What did you say?
Yow!
Now look here, Rex. You can't just go and call a lady heavy.
Oh, Rex a little tactless.
Sorry about that. I guess I was just surprised.
No, it's not your fault.
Whew, she heavier than Tora for sure. But that just means Pyra grown to impressive height. It is good thing. Pyra should be proud.
Poppy, pull Pyra up. Please, grab again.
Nice, Poppy.
Poppy, artificial blade. This is no problem. Poppy could lift Gonzalez if necessary.
And up we are. Nice little distraction there for a moment about what we're actually doing. So, we are in the battleship now. You have an infestation problem on your battleship. So, I'm gonna show this fight, however. Reasoning is we have Tora now, and I wanna show him off a little bit. So, attack. Good first miss there, Tora. So with Tora we actually could do the same thing. The problem for Tora, I personally think, with what doesn't make this as helpful as it is with Rex is his first attack has a giant swing up and therefore takes a lot of time to actually get going. So doesn't make it as effective as the attack cancelling with Rex actually. So with Tora you're actually a lot better off if you just let him attack over and over again and just concentrate on other things. So if Rex now would get... Oh, you have the wrong blade for that. Rex, I really would have needed you to be with a different blade. Guard shift! Ah yeah, we have that. We need to check this out. I'm really frustrated that that's a thing, but she got guard shift, we need to look in here. Also, probably should have showed that, but Poppy also has a lot of things. And she also grows with trust, and also Affinity Bond will be easier to sustain at this point. So there's also something to this, but also grows with trust. So again, always try to get trust. Again, you get trust by doing some side missions. Do I want to fight against all of you? Maybe not a bad idea. Give me a hot minute. So now that I've done this, we're moving on. There was something I wanted to say in the middle of the fight, but I completely forgot it, which is a shame. But yeah, I remembered. The enemies on this are around level 10-ish. So our team is strong enough at the moment to deal with all of those things, no problem. See, level 9. Also an Ardanian soldier, so I'm gonna show this fight as well because I want to talk through it a little bit. But that's the good thing, because of all the grinding that we did at the very beginning, Rex is already at level 10, so Rex is well prepared for that. Tora with level 8 is also not bad off for this situation. So for me, there's no problem that I didn't do all the side quests right away when I had the chance to. If you don't do as much off-screen grinding as I did and just play through the game as you would normal, then you need a little bit of a training here, because otherwise this might be a little bit tedious. This event. You need super strength and focus for that. We have both. And it's the first time we can see that two different blades with two different attributes can work together to accomplish some of those tasks. They can also stack, so if you have let's say two blades with focus and you need two focus and both of them only have one, they will add together, so you get the two focus from two separate blades together, which is helpful. Also, cell doors.
Master Pawn, Poppy can feel there is a blade in the vicinity.
Oh, but how can Poppy tell that?
Unclear. Poppy feel other blade like wave in air.
Huh. I'm not sure I get it, but maybe Dromark is nearby.
Let's try opening up some of these doors. I didn't hurt anyone, did I?
Everyone check your eyebrows.
I'm sorry. It's hard to judge the power sometimes.
Pyra, Rex, Dromark, it's good to see you alive.
It very good.
See, Master Pawn? There was a blade here.
Master Titan, and forgive me, but who are they?
Dromark, we don't have much time. Do you know where Nia is?
But of course, we are in residence after all. I feel her presence.
Then let's go. We can't let her get executed.
Indeed. This way.
Let's move out. Now we have Dromark in a party. That doesn't do anything for us. And don't think there was a way to open the other cell doors. Let's take a look. Also, again, check back where the game sends you away from. Now the question is, where did this treasure chest come from to begin with? There was no treasure chest when they saw it in the cutscene. Also, why would they leave a treasure chest in with a cellmate? I don't get it. But sneaky in-game to try to hide something away from you. So Dromark is in a party. We cannot do anything with him because Nia is his driver. Okay, that may be a little bit rough. Hey there, buddy. Buddy, you're a little bit too fast for me. I'm gonna ignore you for the moment. I'm gonna deal with the two of you down here. Hey, buddies. How do you feel about being knocked in the back of the head? Ah, not at all. I see. That's a little bit of a problem there. I was hopeful that you would be a little bit more cooperative and just fall down and let me do whatever I want to do here, but no, you needed to start yelling and shooting at me, and that's not helpful for anyone. So, how dare you? I'm gonna wait a little bit with activating my blade art for the level 10 dude. A little bit more helpful there, and bang, gotcha. And hopefully Rex has already a little bit stored up so that we can maybe go to a level 2. I'm not too hopeful about that, however, but it might be happening. Who knows? It does not happen. He collapsed before I could do anything. Well, whatever, turn the off. So perfect. I don't exactly oh no, that was the way how to go there. I remembered. Hey there, buddy, you're annoying. So, dealt with you as well. Thanks for all your stuff. So, we can now go up here and get ourselves the treasure chest. I don't remember what's in there, but we can get it for ourselves. So, move, get it. And it is... Ooh, nice, some core crystals and other things. Boom. Taking some fall damage, but it's totally worth it. Let's open that door up so that we can get to that valve. Because we just saw that there was steam over there that was a little bit in our way. Also, I'm not gonna show all of the little fights against those soldiers here because it's just gonna take up so much time. So, another one bites the dust. I'm pretty sure we killed the people right here. Hi there, buddy. Oops, you completely ignored us. Well, there you go, another one. Another one down. He was actually ignoring us, so not necessary that we dealt with him. So, this place.
All in one piece.
We cannot go that way just yet, because it's locked. If we go through here, we will go through the canteen. And I think there was a treasure chest somewhere in here, so was it worth it? Let me just look around here. We don't necessarily have to fight them, because they're eating, so we don't care about us. Okay, they care about us. So, now we've done this, we can go inside the kitchen. Was a lot more people that wanted to fight us in the end than I originally thought. But in the kitchen there is a little treasure chest that has some goodies for us, so let's go ahead and collect them. And, you know, that's not a bad thing to have actually. The rest of you can just sit around and do nothing. I don't care about you. So let's move ahead. In there is also a treasure chest, but that's a blade that he controls, so let's just ignore them for the moment because we want to go back here.
No doubt about it. That's the place.
Who are you people? They're the terrorist friends.
We are her friends, but I won't let you call her a terrorist.
time for another beating. So, they are unique in the way that they are special event guards. They won't be here after the fight anymore, so you don't need to be concerned about, oh my god, they are super high level and I'm not prepared for that. No, that's actually not any problem at all. The biggest problem that we might have is if Rex does not live up to his healer role, but that also should not be too big of a problem if we play our cards just right. And that should deal a good bit of damage there now. Yep, that does something. Let's use... Oh, I completely forgot what the attack was called. If we now can get a little bit more health, I would be happy. We're not looking all too tasty, Rex. That would be... Thank you. Please revive me. Otherwise this might end bad for us. Okay, back on my feet. We need a little bit more healing. Yeah, something like this. Just a bit more of that. Also, could we activate Volcano? That would also be a good help for us here. Yes, Volcano. That's good. That's really good. So, let's go ahead. We're not doing all that hard. Maybe I should have trained up just a tad bit more. Just a tad bit, not too much. Just a teensy weensy bit. But we can do this. If the things start to pan out just right, we might be able to still do that. We might not be able to get, however, to the final stage of that attack, but whatever. As long as we can do this somehow, let's go with Wind, because Wind is healing, most of the times at least. Okay, I'm down again. Please revive me, Rex, I need that. Because otherwise we're gonna have a tough time there. Good, we got a level up for Tora. Now if we can get the aggro on my way, please, then we should be good here. Rex, go heal yourself. And I actually really want to wait for something else, but you know what? Just use that while we have it. And that's gonna deal a good bit of damage. There you go. Exploded you a little bit. Then use Volcano. And that should do it then for you. And goodbye.
Jin?
You alright, Nia?
Rex? You...
My lady, apologies for my late arrival.
Don't mention it. I didn't think anyone was coming at all.
As if we'd leave you. Always help those who help you. That's the second rule of the Salvage's Code.
Well, that's you all over, ain't it?
Rex! Tora has found escape route! Hurry! Hurry!
A Nopon?
He has been of some assistance.
We made a new friend.
Nice to meet you.
Well, I think we've overstayed our welcome here. Time to get moving.
So now we have Nia back on the party, and I switched over to Nia since we had Ricky. I always want to say Ricky, it's Tora. I'm sorry, but in the grand scheme, Ricky was much more fun than Tora. I'm sorry, Tora, you're fun too, but you're not Ricky. And that's good actually, because that would be just a stupid copy then. Blocked, we still can't do anything with those doors. I don't think you ever can do anything with those doors, even though they're marked on your map. So, what I want to do now, because in here there's a treasure trove. I could just sneak past you and get that real quick.
I hope it is
Do you want to have that? Let's see. It's not completely worthless. And you know what? You may live for today. So we move on. Right here, armory door. Hello there! Looks like this is the way to the hangar. Sounds like the way out of here. Meh. The door is locked. No way to open. Even Poppy probably not able to break through this. But we're so close. Rex, take a look over there. Good eyes. Could that be the switch to open it? We don't have many options but to try. If it doesn't open the door, we will surely be able to escape through the hangar. Then what are we waiting for? Looks like we have to leave this room for now and find a way up there. Sounds like good enough of an option, because with that we can't do anything as long as there's no power, but we can get that. Which is a level 2 access key. Key item that we needed. Don't think there was anything else in here, even though it looks super clustered up, that's all. So we can't do anything here at the moment. Hi there, you seem to respawn. Oh, hi, sorry, I did not want to deal with you. Well, whatever, let's go in here, he's gonna get some company. So, now that we've dealt with this little onslaught here. Also, treasure trove. Sorry, nearly forgot about that. But yeah, now that we've dealt with that, it's much easier now that we have Nia in our party to deal with a huge amount of enemies at once, because Nia as a healer is extremely good and super useful. As long as you play her right, you won't have any problems at all anymore with your health. Again, that's if you play right with her. And in general, if you place all your things correctly, you won't have any problems. We made it through the last time with just barely any luck. I need to remember right now how to get to where I want to be. I mean, I know where I want to go to. How did I do that again? I think I needed to go down. I also want to look at something real quick. So we're going through here again, because there's something that I want to do. Yeah, I want to... That's where we need to go. We can now open that door. That's what we need to do. There was that. That was what always confused me, because when you go here for the first time, you cannot go in there because it's locked. But now you can go in there. So... always something confusing there. So, you should have ignored me. Would have been better for you. Over there, another treasure trove. Really want to have that. Really... No, it's locked from the other side. Ah. So I need to go around that way.
Congratulations.
You ignore me? You ignore me. You also ignore that. Don't ignore that. Well, damn it. Sticking with my statement from before, you should have definitely ignored me. So there's a lot of peeps out here. I don't want to fight too many of you right now. So if you ignore me, I'm gonna ignore you as well. And I don't have any sort of problem with not getting everything here immediately, because this is another place that we will never be able to visit again. Oh, damn it. So, dealt with them as well, and Poppy even got her key affinity level 2 already, which makes this a heck of a lot better for us. But look here, she unlocked her second key affinity chart, and already got some things from there. Nice. I think none of you... Okay, you also unlocked it, but... You're... Okay. You got something. Always look through each and every single one of them once you get something, because it is really easy to miss something like this. Seems like Dromax's having some problem with those doors. So... beautiful. Dealt with that as well. Now we are in here. I don't remember what was the reasoning for me to be here, but there was something. Is it? Well, it's not exactly the place that I thought I was gonna be in. Oh no, wait, it is. Ah. It's been such a long time. Yeah, there's a heart-to-heart. We can look at that as soon as we're done here. But it's been such a long time since I did the beginning of the game, not something like this. Since I did the beginning of the game, that I've already forgot all that. So, you ignore me, I'm just gonna quickly have the heart-to-heart.
The inside of a Titan battleship is way different from a Monoceros, eh?
What is Monoceros?
Rex, you saw it, right? Moored at a pier back in Goldmouth. Jin and Poe's black boat.
Ah, that really impressive one. It runs without being hooked up to a Titan, right?
I'm no expert, but yeah, looked like it.
Sound awesome! Tora wants to see too!
You won't get the chance, unless we see those Torna guys again.
Nah. Tora changed mind. No need to see.
Master Pawn changed mind at drop of hat.
Well, the Monoceros was pretty sweet, but this is nothing to scoff at either.
For sure. It's full of things I've never seen before.
Ah, that's because this vessel is result of latest breakthroughs in Ardanian tech. Regular folk never so much as set foot on board.
You say breakthroughs in technology, but what you mean is salvage stuff, right?
Not exclusively. I see lots of homegrown improvements as well. Like this, see? Whatever they've stuffed in here, it's been messed with so much, I can't tell what it was to start with.
That control panel, it transmits signal to Titan nerves. By running cables to different parts of Titan from here, can control signal flow much more better.
What? That's amazing.
And this cable itself have 2.4 times the speed and 12 times the capacity of previous iteration. In other words, it's on whole other level to stuff other countries use.
Ah, so if they put this in a smaller Titan vessel, it would work even better.
Pimpon, correct!
They seem to be having fun, but it's all gibberish to me. Poppy, what do you think?
That's not even so bad.
Oh, really?
Poppy have access to much varied information. Considering interests of Master Pawn, technology info is especially rich. So for Poppy is not issue following conversation in question. Moreover, if necessary, Poppy could outgeek Master Pawn if Poppy try.
Right, okay. I'm sorry I doubted you.
No worry, Nia. Poppy can also hold conversation on favorite bug dishes of Nia.
You're too kind. I should point out, though, it's not bugs I like, but fish.
Meh! Poppy apologize. Poppy update her database now. Master Pawn not always fastidious in data entry, so mistakes happen.
Tora? I like bugs now, do I?
Mama, Tora suddenly feel very unsafe. Rex, we should move on. If we stay here, something bad bound to happen.
Like what?
No time to waste. We go.
I will go for as many of the heart-to-hearts as is possible for me. There is a high chance that I miss some of them. I wanted to say a lot of them, but I'm gonna try my damnedest, so let's stick with some. We're gonna see at the end how many I actually missed. So, there's a few less things to do before we end this episode, because this is gonna be a longer episode. But I wanna get off the battleship, so we're gonna try to do as much as possible here and get off this place. So we can now try to escape from here.
Not much further to exit.
Not so fast, my dear intruders! Letting a terrorist from Torna out of my grasp would make me look very bad indeed. Oh, that emerald core crystal! You must be the Aegis! Much as it pains me to admit it, it seems Morag was right on the money.
You know who Pyra is? Are you trying to capture her too, you ratbag?
No, language. But of course, the most powerful blade in all of history, with the power to rend all rest asunder. Only a fool would know of that power and not seek to claim it. And I am no fool. Therefore, I will claim her as my own. You cannot argue with such logic.
Flaw detected in final step of logic.
Sorry, pal. But you've done all the capturing you're gonna do today.
Such impertinence for a dirty terrorist.
Let's go, Pyra.
Got it.
There's no way you lot are going.
So, finishing up with a nice... Oh yeah, we already know about aggro. It's whoever is aggravated is the target at the moment, and it's always gonna be Tora for the most part. So, the reason why I go into this fight with Nia is because I want to have control over when or how she is healing everyone with her attack. Because it's really necessary for me to have the control over that at the moment. We're not having the strongest team at the moment, and having the ability to tell her on pinpoint, yes, blade combos. We know that! My face will be out of the way so that you can see the combo tree that we're taking. You can't see the names or the seals that we are doing, but you will be able to see which paths we take. So for me it is important here to have the control over healing, because the AI is not always the best when it comes to healing you pinpoint and uses the healing attacks most of the times rather, let's say, useless. So I want to have the control over that as much as possible in this situation, because they are 3 level over us.
That coward! He's just hiding behind his blade.
What? Does common sense elude you? A blade can regenerate from any injury. Whereas if I die, my blade will return to a useless core.
So it's okay to use them as a living shield? You weasel! Even if they can regenerate, that doesn't mean blades don't feel pain.
How cute! The fleabag thinks we should care about Blade's feelings. I wonder if you can feel pain.
So, just a little intermission right there. Gonna stick to the same idea as before, and that is just slashing away at him and getting as much of my healing art up as possible so that I can use it whenever it is necessary for me to use it. So we're doing good here. Spawn a little bit of that. Let's start with stone again. That's gonna help us a little bit. We also, I think that was the thing that we could already do. No, we cannot. Wait, can we do it? Give me a second here. Can we do a chain attack? No. Can't do that just yet. The game is not to the point where it will let us make any chain attacks. If you don't know what a chain attack is, we will get to it as soon as the game will let us do something like this. At the moment we are not able to do them, so I'm not gonna go over them any more than I just did. Oh, you're down for the count at the moment, which is good for us. And good damage. I would love to see Tora use the Mega Eruption, but I'm pretty sure we won't get to that. Also, we got thrown away rather nice there, but we still have our healing, so I'm not too concerned about that. So Doggo, we're not gonna make it rather far here. And here we go, have something more. Volcanic Storm, come on Tora, you can do this. I'm actually close myself to getting... Oh no, that's Rex. I confused that. Mega Eruption, there we go. So, that will help us a good bit in this fight. Now let's go with a wind combo, whenever we have the ability to attack again. But we're not taking too much damage, we're doing rather well here at the moment. So, for that however we need Rex to get to that again. Actually, Rex is helping me with the healing right now, which is a good thing. So, don't you dare do that, that's annoying. So, I will wait a little bit here so that I charge up my blade combo. A little bit far away, but it shouldn't be a problem. So, there we go. It's also a good bit of damage that I dealt there. We could go with stone again, but that's not gonna do me too much. Let's try and go for wind again, even though I know we can't do anything with that. Well, unless Tora... Unless Rex gets to stage 2 and Tora should be ready to use his level 3 at that point. So we should be good if we could have Rex be fast enough with that so that we can get that in. Let's see if that's gonna happen before we defeat Doggo here. Dugo, don't know. I'm gonna pronounce it in 15 different ways before I'm gonna settle on something. Yeah, let's use water. Let's use nothing then. That's the most annoying thing that he can do, and he does it rather often at the moment. I mean, it works for him, but it's annoying. So if I... Now we can go for Pandemic. Let's do that. And... Pandemic, come on. And that should actually deal with Dago. I don't need anything else after that, I'm pretty sure. He told you. Pouch expansion kit? Thank you, Dago!
How a mangy flea bag and a bunch of stinking kids, I triumphant return to More Ardain with the Aegis.
Out like a light.
That's what he gets for trying to execute Nia.
What? He was trying to take me back to More Ardain. Rex, this is a trap.
A trap? So they weren't actually going to execute you?
No time! Talk later, Rex. We should escape!
Master Pawn is right. Chance of reinforcements very high.
Let us make haste. Getting out of town would be a good start.
Oh, so we have another... let's go through them real quick. There. See, Pyra have some...
on me anytime.
the next affinity row. You have nothing, but you unlocked a few things. Again, as soon as you see one of them get something, check through all of them. Save some time. So let's run out of here. And we will... Suddenly daylight! It was just pitch black. I take it, whatever. Just a little bit off. So, we can dash through here. There is some treasure troves in here. I'm gonna concern myself with them later because I'm running really long with this episode.
These flames again.
It's her!
And with a driver too this time.
That's Morag, the Flamebringer.
Morag?
Special Inquisitor Morag of More Ardain. The most powerful driver in the Empire. And wielder of Bridget, the most powerful blade.
So together they're like... ultra powerful.
It looks like they were waiting for us.
Yes, indeed. I did feel like we got away a little too easily.
I don't know why I expected Dougal to slow you down at all.
It was you, right? You're the one who spread the rumor that I was going to be executed. Just to lure Rex and the others here.
You catch on quickly. Yes, you certainly proved useful. However...
Rex and Pyra are the real prize.
Not quite. The Emerald Core Crystal is the sign of the Aegis. If that blade is indeed the Aegis, then there's something I must do.
What do you mean?
The power to sunder Allrest itself. I cannot allow that to happen again.
Pyra destroyed the world. Don't be so stupid.
You mean you didn't know? 500 years ago, during the Aegis War, the Aegis sank 3 continents to the Cloud Sea's bed.
3 Titans destroyed.
I speak not but historical fact.
I'm on to you. You want to use Pyra as some kind of weapon? We're not gonna let you do that.
That is precisely the kind of scenario that I mean to prevent.
And what if we resist?
Then I will have to restrain you by force.
In that case, I'll make this nice and clear. You will never take her!
Then let's see if you have the strength to back up those words, boy.
From one big fight into another. We're still playing as Nia as intended again. Level 15, she is 5 levels above us. It's way my advantage again to have the control over the healing myself than giving the control to the NPC at the moment. Now this fight is not particularly one of the hardest fights you will have at this time, but it's not gonna hurt you if you decide to play as Nia at this point. But you can play as anyone else as long as you're prepared for having a tough fight. I'm gonna go with having the control over the healing because I prefer to have this a little bit under control, a bit more than the game would let me have it. So we're doing actually rather well here at the moment. I still can hang on to my healing art, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Can we potentially get to Volcano or Gaia Crash? One of the both would be good. Gaia Crash it is. Now Gaia Crash sadly means I cannot go for the stage 3, but still deals a good bit of damage there. So let's try and do as much damage as we can here to Mora. She won't let this be an easy fight, as you can see. She takes very little damage from us only, and that's actually very okay because she's supposed to be one of the stronger characters. So let's just go ahead. Rex took some damage there, interesting enough, and well, now it's I know about the level 4 specials already. Thank you. Because of you, stupid, I accidentally used something that I didn't want to use. Well, let's go for heat, whatever. Stupid tutorials. I'm not okay with the stupid tutorials popping up all the time in the middle of fights or whatnot. That's not okay for me. I find them to be quite annoying. So I'm gonna charge up my attack there a little bit. Actually can help to the steam bomb there if I get enough in there. So let's see if I can get up to stage 2, to level 2 with my arts. Yes, there we go, and now I can use the steam bomb. I will wait, however, a little bit so that Rex can charge up his attacks a little bit more, his art level, so that we can get maybe to the final stage, and there we go. Let's do that. And that should be helpful enough so that we can get to the steam explosion at the very end. There's no guarantees that we will get to that, but we have a higher chance now that I've wasted a little bit of time there. There's also some strategy that you can do here. Also, let's go ahead and use my healing, just to make sure that Tora does not go down anytime soon. Come on, Rex, I know that you can get to level 3, that we have the steam explosion. I would love to see that thing going down. Come on, Rex. Come on, there you go. Nice little explosion there. Helped us a good bit. Now let's go with some water attacks, because she's weak to water. It will only benefit us in the long run. Let's go with Pandemic at this point. And let's heal Tora up again. Not gonna be a bad idea. Also, I completely forgot that Rex actually has an air type blade, so we actually could have waited a little bit so that we could have potentially gotten Final Disaster. I don't know if we will be able to get it, but it would be nice if we would have the ability to do so. But no, he switched out for Pyra again, so we don't have the chance. Let's heal really quick. We need Tora back up, and that's that. Let's help you up, Tora. We need you. And let's go with Aqua. Let's go with Aqua. And there we go. Because Aqua heals us a little bit. It's gonna be helpful for us in the long run. So maybe this time we can go for okay, now we are the aggroed one. That's not good. But we have enough of a party gauge that we shouldn't be too concerned. Let's heal. Or just get KO'd, that's also an option there. Come on. Let's eat back up. And then we help Rex back up. It was a little bit stupid there, but whatever. We should still be okay if we do things right. And some healing. Tora's down. We're not looking good right now. We shouldn't be that bad here. Come on, Rex, we can do this, the last few. Come on, the last sliver? Seriously?
Decisive blow. Prominence. Revolt. Spinning. Cutter. Why not?
Let us make use of it. Solid punch. See?
There we go. Did it.
What? Pyra!
Stubborn child. Why don't you just give it up?
You'll never get Pyra. She's more than just the Aegis or some kind of weapon. She's a living being. Pyra has somewhere she needs to go. And I'm gonna help her. I'm not gonna let you stand in her way.
This is getting tiresome. The power of the Aegis is formidable, but the driver's skill betrays her.
Stay vigilant, Morag. An unknown power lurks within this bow.
But of course, this blade he calls Pyra. Your flames burn far stronger than hers, but her flames hide something deeper.
Is everyone all right?
Hanging in there.
Those two, very strong.
I know. At this rate, we'll never... There has to be a way. Some kind of... She's a fireblade. We've got to find... water. There! Guys, are you ready to run? Sure. Then follow me.
Ah, there they are.
Pyra, can you manage a full-powered blast?
Yes! Maybe one or two.
That'll do. Take this! Yeah!
You're getting predictable, boy.
Ah!
Look who's talking. Puppy, no!
Roger, Roger.
The water tank. So that's their plan. I feel slighted.
How so?
They actually held back against me in battle.
You think that boy...
Did you not see? He could have struck me with that blow, but he averted his aim.
He did have good instincts, too.
And I'm gonna help her. I'm not gonna let you stand in her way.
The Aegis. If she is traveling with that boy, perhaps it is worth letting them roam free for a while.
You mean...
We'll cross paths again. And when we do, we shall see.
I don't think they're following us.
Perhaps we're safe for now?
You're right. We should get some rest. I can't go any further.
Ah, Tora is pooped as well.
See you later.
Huh?
We are grateful for all you've done. We wish you well on your travels. Farewell.
I want to reach Elysium.
What?
I made a promise. I'm taking Pyra to Elysium. It's just... she gave half of her life to save mine. I owe her.
Oh, Rex.
But half the world seems to be after her. With the Titans dying off, living space is running out. That's gonna start wars. And people need weapons to fight wars. That's why they want her. If I can prove Elysium exists, maybe I can stop the war that's coming. But fighting Morag taught me something. I'm not strong enough. I can't do this alone. Nia, you're a driver. We could really use a companion like you. If you wanted.
Elysium. Do you really believe in that myth, kid?
Well, Pyra told me that she was born there. Yet here she is. So it must exist. Right?
Your logic is almost as good as Dougal's. Listen, Rex. I don't know if you're stupid or just too nice for your own good. But what if Pyra's just lying? What if this is all an act, and one day she turns round and stabs you in the back?
Pyra wouldn't do that.
Of course I wouldn't. I don't have a knife.
So... serious. She... An emerald core crystal is the sign of the Aegis, huh? Sure, why not? This could be interesting.
Really?
My lady?
I kinda wanna see this Elysium for myself now. Maybe it really does exist.
It does.
An endless field of green among the clouds, huh? If the legends are true, even people like me.
I'm sorry. Did I wrap it too tightly?
It's fine. I'm fine. See? I can swing it like this and it doesn't even... Oh.
I knew it.
Thanks. I feel much better now.
I'm sure that's Nia's poultice doing its job. Thanks.
Pyra, you hurt too. Are you okay?
I'm fine. It's just a scratch.
Hey, let me help.
Thank you, Rex.
No worries. Least I can do. There, all done. How's that?
Looks good. Rex? Look, they're the same.
Oh. Yeah? I guess they are.
So beautiful.
Yeah. It really is. I guess that's probably because you made it, Pyra.
Huh?
No. What? I didn't mean it like that. You're just, really good at making fires. That's all.
It's what I do.